What is going on, guys? They call me Abby. Welcome to another video on the channel. Today we finally have some Fallen Ghost information, including a release date, some story background, and information about new weapons and things of that sort. The official blog post where Ubisoft discloses information is linked in the description, so you guys can check that out. But Season Pass owners are getting this content finally on May 30th. That is the official release date. And if you don't have the Season Pass, you could purchase the DLC on June 6th. So Season Pass owners are going to see this content a week early, just like Ubisoft usually does. And the blog post does include some information about the story. So for those of you guys that do care about the campaign in Ghost Recon Fallen Ghost, does have a pretty cool storyline at face value. It says right here, Unidad enlists the most dangerous volunteers, disgraced ex-military special ops, and ex-cartel members from various Latin American countries, giving birth to a whole new unit we're gonna have to take down, specializing in the most brutal operations, Los Extrañeros. Before leaving the country for good, the Ghosts have one last mission. We're trying to evacuate CI members, any American civilians that are left in the country, but unfortunately that doesn't go as planned, as our helicopter gets shot down, we're stuck in the jungle, and now they're coming for us. So things get a little bit interesting here because we are getting a bunch of new content, 15 new missions, 4 new bosses. These new missions are going to include eliminating lieutenants, defending civilians, extracting VIPs, but we're also getting new side missions as well. Apparently, for all you completionists out there, if you do complete all the missions of a specific type, you can unlock a final activity that grants you exclusive prizes, so we're gonna have to see what that means exactly. They also tweak the advanced and expert difficulties as well, so that's really cool. Some of you guys complaining that the game was a little bit too easy with the AI teammates, so we're gonna have to see what that translates to exactly. But we're also getting new enemies that we're going to be facing as well. So new armored enemies are wearing bulletproof vests, will be harder to kill in close combat, pretty standard stuff there. Elite snipers, we have seen Unidad snipers, but this is a little bit different. They have a wider detection range and apparently unbeatable aiming skills, but when you are playing on the highest difficulty setting, they never miss anyway, so we're gonna have to see the differences there. Jammers have an interference antenna equipped on their backpacks that disables all your electronic gadgets, so just what we need. It was already annoying in the game when I couldn't fly my drone into a base, so now we have walking jammered enemies. That's going to be really super annoying to deal with. And finally, the baddest of the bunch, the covert ops team will test your detection capabilities with their advanced optical camouflages and their silent but lethal crossbows. When I think of optical camouflage, I think of Future Soldier when you were sniping with the advanced camo. That's what comes to mind. If they bring that into the game, it would be really interesting, but this isn't Future Soldier, so we're going to again have to see what that means as well. And speaking of new weapons, we have the crossbow. We apparently can equip a crossbow that fires explosive arrows. We're also getting 25 new weapons. That includes 6 new exclusive ones, and then we also have 10 exclusive legendary versions of these weapons as well. So more weapons is a good thing. If they're not actually reskinned weapons, they have to be brand new weapons that we've never seen before, and we're gonna have to see if Fallen Ghost does exclude itself from the base game in Bolivia, just like Narco Road did. I wasn't a fan of that, so if they could just implement it into the vanilla game, the base game, that would be cool in my book, but let me know what you guys think down in the comments. For those of you guys that have been crying, increase the level cap. They are increasing it from 30 to 35. They definitely could have gotten away with 40 because it does seem like there's a lot of content here, but 35 seems a little low in my opinion. But they're also increasing the amount of drone options we have at our disposal as well. So we have a flash drone. It's basically a mobile flashbang device. An attack drone, attach a small caliber shooting device to your drone to transform it into a lethal flying weapon. Sounds like my new favorite drone option in my opinion, although that medic drone is pretty good as well. Drone Vengeance, equip it with an explosive payload that will activate automatically when shot down by an enemy. Sounds like the explosive drone, the only trigger is the enemy triggers it when it's shot down instead of you remotely triggering it yourself. So physical skills, oxygen, improve your ability to swim underwater for a longer time. Seems pretty useless. Are we going to be doing a lot of swimming in Fallen Ghosts? I mean, we're in the jungle, maybe there's a possibility there, but the second part of this, stay undetected and find new stealthy ways to attack your enemy, is really cool. I like that, but swimming is pretty useless as of right now. Reaction marking, improve your senses and tag every enemy shooting you, so maybe an auto mark system when you engage enemies. Weapon skills, explosive bolt we already know about, equip your crossbow with explosive bolts. Fast reload, increase your dexterity and reload your weapons faster. So this is everything we have on Fallen Ghost at this point, guys. It does come out in about 2 weeks from now on May 30th for Season Pass owners. I will be covering it on the channel, you guys can expect that, but first impressions, this already seems like worlds better than Narco Road could ever be. There's no unrealistic bullshit we have here. This seems very tactical, very Ghost Recon-esque, and we're gonna have to see how it pans out. I mean, there's a lot of content here from what it seems. There's a lot of upgrades and weapons and new stuff coming into the game, new side missions, new bosses, new drone upgrades. We will be busy for a while, and I can see myself completing this DLC as opposed to Narco Road because, again, I haven't touched much of it, and I hope this drags some of you guys back just for more content to experience something different in Ghost Recon, at least until we get some more PvP information, but that is next on the ladder. So, guys, thank you so much for watching. Please like, comment, and subscribe. I'll see you guys in the next video.